Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. Today we have Sakamoto Days episode 7, just released on Netflix. Now, as always, I will be one of your hosts, Colin, and I'm always joined by...
Yours truly, Jeff. How's everybody going? I'm just gonna put this out here. Today's episode, not as good animation-wise as last episode's. I'm just gonna put that out there. Do you agree? Do you not agree?
I don't know why I'm noticing it more, but I agree with you because I brought this up with Shield Hero too. I hate still frame action that they just like pan across to show movement. But there's no movement. It bothers me.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
But just getting into it, we see like the aftermath of Shin versus Mafuyu. Basically Mafuyu seems like he can't touch Shin, and he's like, you know what, Shin's beating him basically, you know.
Yeah.
He can foresee everything, but then when Mafuyu still wants to do something, he's like, I can read your mind too.
Yeah, he's
got ultra instinct and mind reading. That's crazy.
He goes in for the kick, and Mafuyu's like, I'm gonna catch the kick, and then he can't do anything in close quarters, and Shin's like, yeah, except I know your thoughts, and then breaks his weapon, puts him down, got into the head, and Mafuyu's just kind of like, you know what, you beat me, kill me, geezer, you old man, fucking do it. And Shin's like, dude, I'm not gonna kill anybody over a little exam. Like, fucking what? Like, what are you talking about? Just give me the bullets.
Yeah. And then we see Mafuyu actually like throw a tantrum. He's like crying and everything. I thought that was pretty funny too. I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, he finally showed his age. He's like actually just 14 and, you know, killing all these people, but at the core he's still just a boy, you know.
Yeah, and then after that he's basically hanging on to Shin now. Shin is now Sakamoto and Mafuyu is now Shin.
Yeah.
When you really think about it.
Yeah, dude, it's new senpais. That's all it is, and that's good. That's good.
Yeah, because like I think Mafuyu's end goal is to become part of the order.
Yes.
Which is like, dude, kid, come on, man.
Hey.
Yeah, you're not ready.
He's not ready, but you know, it's good to have good goals, and you know, very very lofty goals, which I like. But you know, through all that, we still have Sakamoto kind of doing his sensei thing with, I believe her name is Akira.
Yeah.
And Akira is the blue-haired girl, and teaching her how to shoot, how to properly, you know, hold a gun, all that good stuff.
Yeah, dude, like the animation of her shooting, it was just her, just like this.
Yep.
Like still image, and then when she was shooting the guys, it was like all still images. I was like, oh, this does not look that good.
Yeah, it's the still shots that just like piss me off. But you know, oh well, we'll move on from there. We got Akira being bad and Sakamoto trying to teach her stuff, and that's kind of like the two pairings that we have so far. We do end up towards the front of the plane, I believe. One guy, and he hears the shooting and he's like, wow, somebody there has a steady hand. And this guy, he's fucking crazy. He's insane. He's just like the fucking weirdest person we've met so far. And we've met Osaragi, like you know?
Yeah, this guy, he like fights with like film stuff. He fights with cameras. He fights with, what is the thing where you like they go action? What is that?
The clapper, yeah.
The clapper thing.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty interesting choice of weapon too. But like this guy is he is the movie filmographer for like the underworld basically.
Yeah, he's the true snuff film homie. He films his assassinations and hitman stuff to get raw footage that people think are just regular movie sets and stuff, but it's actually like authentic hitman shit, and he's famous.
But he's actually also an examiner too. This guy's actually pretty nuts because a bunch of people were trying to like get at him, right? And then he like drops a bullet. Everyone tries to grab it, and he like decapitates them with the clapper. I was like,
yep.
Wait, shouldn't examiners like not kill people?
You'd think, but I actually, if I read it correctly, I believe he's part of the order.
Yeah, it said that he's examiner and part of the order too. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, he said, thank God I took this part-time job as an examiner here. I'm like, dude, you're part of the fucking order. Like, go do anything else.
Like, this seems kind of wrong for him to be here. But He after he's done with like the random goons, he actually approaches like Shin and Mafuyu. He's like, "Oh, boys."
Yeah, it's kind of weird about it. I'm gonna be honest, but you know, he approaches them, and Shin kind of fanboys out because he loves the movies, but Mafuyu, in his typical "I'm fucking 14" attitude, is like, it's just better if I pirate the films online and like watch it at home. And like, I don't even really do that. I just read the synopsis, because why would I watch films? They're dumb and boring.
Yeah. Dude, that freaking triggered Kanaguri so hard.
Dude, Kanaguri got pissed and basically said it's time to go on a rampage. And as he kind of went about filming the two boys, and we also had Sakamoto and Akira going off, he fires a bullet, and obviously Sakamoto has to, you know, defend the boys, and he fires his own bullet and gets fucking what's his name? Kanaguri?
Yeah, Kanaguri.
Kanaguri has to defend and block it, and says, "This is all boring. My new protagonist is Akira. She's the star of this movie, and let's get this shit going." And he fires a bullet through them. And earlier we saw the pilots being like, yeah, shit, like these guys seem really talented, doesn't affect us, we're pilots. And fucking Kanaguri just blows the pilot's head off from down the alley.
I thought they were safe, man, but now he's like, screw this, shoots a bullet right through the dome. I was like, oh my god. And now the plane's in free fall.
Yep.
At that point.
And even that, Kanaguri's like, oh, this is boring. They aren't freaking out enough. Like, what the fuck? Like, we need some more action. So he pulls a video camera out, and what the fuck is it? Like a rail gun? Like,
it's like a laser bazooka. That's what I can think of. It just freaking blows a giant hole in the plane.
Yeah, it like fucking like creates an orb of energy in the front of it. And like, I was like, I didn't know we were going. Again, we like, yes, we stretch the limits. We have a part in them like swinging from the fucking Tokyo Tower and shit. But like, I didn't know we were just developing like high-tech advanced sci-fi weapons now and putting them in film cameras.
No, man. Yeah, so like the plane blows up and everyone's like just free falling in the sky. And then you see the other examiners, they're like, oh, this wasn't part of it. They're all pretty chill too. He's like, I hope I don't get in too much trouble about this. And they're like, oh wait, what if we make this the second part of the exam? And everyone's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So they just announced, hey yo guys, we're beginning the second part of the exam. You still need a bullet, but you need a bullet and you need to survive the fall. That's it.
Yeah, and they're like, and they all had parachutes, the examiners that were left, and they're like, and this was totally planned and according to the proper organization that we did. And then Shin reads the mind of one examiner who's free falling, and he's like, what do you mean planned? I don't have a parachute. I don't know what's going on. Like, what's happening? And Shin's like, these guys are fucking lying. This is bullshit. Like, this wasn't planned at all. What the fuck, dude? So now they're in free fall and they have to try to survive. Right?
Yeah, I liked it, the part where Kanaguri is still like filming them. So Sakamoto, what he does is like he kind of like blows air and then like propels himself towards him, gives him a little punch, and like steals like 3 bullets from him. I was like, oh shit, oh, that's pretty slick, bro.
Yeah, he gets those bullets, and man, when they're free falling, like in the plane, in the air, and everything, they really lay on thick this whole like Sakamoto has a quadruple chin meme.
Yeah, his cheeks are flapping and everything.
Yeah, and Akira's like grabbing it to like try to slow her fall, and she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, okay, great, we get it, he's fat, we understand.
Yeah, so everyone's freaking out, and I love how Sakamoto's like, don't worry, Shin, I brought an apron.
I get it, you know, we got makeshift parachutes, right?
Yeah, so he uses it, but then when he uses it, he just falls further down because he's fat.
Dude, he's, man, yeah, he falls further down, he's fat, and at this point, everybody's kind of trying to figure this out, and Akira is obviously looking up to Sakamoto, being like, wow, all this panic, all this is happening, and he's just calm, cool, collected. Like, I got to be more like him. Everybody else is freaking out, and she's kind of, I love that they go into these positions in the air, because she just, like, sits, like, her, like, knees up to her chest, like, sits in the air, and just, like, thinking, like, I'm not good, and she flashes back to what we can assume is her mom, maybe an aunt, I don't know, but the blue hair chick from the OPs, saying, hey, you're so good at house chores, can you sew this button? Don't ever become an assassin.
Complete
Right?
opposite.
So she's like, okay, I have a plan. I'm good at house chores. I can get us through this. Everybody strip.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Everyone takes off their shirt, gives it to her, and I love how like that kill baby guy, the bully, he's like, "Here, have my clothes too." Like, he comes out of nowhere, gives her his freaking shirt and his pants. Everyone's like, "No, keep your pants, dude."
Dude, I loved that there was a blind faith, and everybody was like, instantly took their shirts off. They, here you go, you got it. Yep. And I was like, you don't even know this chick. Like, I'm glad that we're showing trust in this person, and they like seem like they're confident in their plan, but like, what are we doing here? Even Mafuyu was like, do we have to? It's so chilly up here.
Yeah. So they give her their clothes, and she goes into like the the badass moment where she actually like sews everybody's clothes together to make like a giant like circle parachute, and she does in like what, like less than a second, right?
Yeah.
So like that's her badass moment. Looks pretty cool too. And then like, so basically everyone's hanging off the circle like merry-go-round style, and like trying to delay their fall and everything. And they're like, oh wait, nope, we're still gonna fall. And so like Shin was like, make sure you land feet first. Dude, when I saw that happen, I was like, and you actually see them fall into the water, I thought like their legs would be broken.
Yeah.
Because that's what would happen in real life, right?
Oh, 100%. And everybody kind of falls, but we focus on Akira, and she's kind of sinking in the water, and she's like, like, good job, we did it, we survived. And she's sinking, and she's like, oh, I forgot, I don't know how to swim. Obviously, she doesn't know how to swim. That is the most cliche bullshit of like, we're falling in the water. But I thought instead of I don't know how to swim, I thought we were gonna like look down and see her legs broken.
Right?
But no, they went with the I can't swim route, and obviously Sakamoto, the fucking Chad, the manly man, no shirt Sakamoto, like one arm scoops her and like stands up Godzilla style in the water. I was like, damn, dude, this guy's fucking sick.
Yeah, so when they get onto the shore, he's like, everyone's like, oh god, this sucks, man. But then he also like has that inner monologue where he's like, the fact that like she was able to make such like high precision like sewing techniques while they were falling, like in the heat of the moment too. He even asked like, who is she, right? Because like she must have been trained well to be able to do that, right?
For sure, she has to be somebody that's like worth checking into. But at this point, he stole 3 bullets, and one of them has fallen out, and she's like, oh, that's not mine. And they're like, you know what, this time, take it. You fucking earned it this time. Like, we wouldn't be here without you type idea. And I really like that. Mafuyu obviously still has the one that he kept, and the other 2 go to Sakamoto and fucking Shin. And the kill baby guy is just like, I'm gonna fail this exam. I'm just happy to be alive.
I was hoping that like Sakamoto still had 3 bullets, and they just found that random one for Akira, and like the kill baby bully guy, he would pass too. I want that guy to join in on the crew now. That guy seems pretty cool.
Dude, I totally forgot, but on the plane, the guy who is hiding in the baggage storage above,
oh yeah,
he pops out and he's like, it's my time, hyena attack, and he just like steals the 3 bullets from Shin.
I totally forgot about that.
What the fuck, dude?
It's like, don't fucking announce this shit.
Yeah, fuck. But
the Mohawk guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the end of the episode. Did you see the ending too?
Actually, before we even get to the after credits, right? Because I'm assuming that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We do see some people, which I can assume is the JCC, showing up on a ship to the island that they are landing on now. And they said,
yeah, right. I forgot about that.
Exactly. They said the plane has crashed, and there's this one woman talking, and she basically says, the plane crash, I guess anybody who survived must be one heck of a warrior. I can't wait to meet them. And then we see an x-ray of in her backpack. Boom. Doll Sakamoto.
Yeah, we got a freaking Sakamoto simp on the boat, man.
We got a Sakamoto fan, and we don't know who it is, We don't know if they're from JCC or whatever else. I assume they are, but who knows? And we got a little fangirl situation.
We'll see next episode.
But yes, I did watch the after credits as well, by the way.
Man, they really love Heisuke, man. Like, even though that guy is like super hungry, doesn't have any money for food.
Yep.
Finally gets money, and then he, instead of just getting ramen for himself, he gets just buns for everybody in the shop. I was like, oh god, this guy's so good.
Yeah, dude. He even's like, everything is better when you're doing it with friends. I was like, man, this guy's got a heart of gold, motherfucker. He's like, fucking come on. How could you beat that?
Overall, not as good animation, but still a decent episode of Sakamoto Days.
I think plot and story was there for me, like, very majorly. I really enjoyed everything they did and how they went about it with Akira and leaving us the cliffhanger of the Sakamoto doll. But yeah, animation felt cheaper on this episode.
Yes.
So, but you know what? That's fine. Not every episode can be a banger. Let us know what you thought down below in the comments. Drop a like, all that good stuff. And please check out all the other series that we are recapping almost every single day of the week in the podcast on Tuesdays. But until next time, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, and we'll catch you later. Peace.
Peace, guys.